Mr. Golan, how are you?
Good.
How are you? Thank you for seeing me again. It's good to see you. I don't know, we left our conversation last time with an open introduction, and I'm really glad. I know just coming around from the same rolling club, we're able to connect on a business level. Understand a lot of your needs, your kids. How are your kids doing?
They're causing a lot of trouble, but I don't want to get into that.
How's the wife?
She's good.
She's good?
Yeah.
And we want to keep them better. So, we want to keep your assets in the right place so that they will be enjoyed in all this, the future of your wealth, and not to be affected by this market, which I understand that in the past you have some, not so fortunate experience about. So we want to keep you, away from that. Now, we discussed about your needs in the past, and among the most important ones are keeping your kids, sending your kids to school, making endowments to the school that they go to, supporting the school that your wife also goes to, and supporting some of the hobbies that, especially shipping, definitely a great thing to do after retirement. Based on what I understand, your wealth is, enough to cover what you need. The important thing for now is keep it sustainable and make sure that they don't drop in value, especially given this market volatility. As you may know, watching the market, it goes up and down every second, every day, and you don't want to be getting caught in between, in the middle.
Yeah.
So from our perspective, our first priority is make sure that the value of your assets keeps its value and throughout this volatile market. And we don't know when it ends, but we want to make sure that whether it goes up or goes down, you'll be able to enjoy the benefit that you want.
Okay.
So, the simple plan that we come up with, usually we will structure our, we have a standardized structuring for clients that, our high net worth clients, approximately 1/3 in fixed income, 1/3 in equities, and 1/3 in high risky assets, hedge funds, other, more risky asset classes. For your case, I think we want to come up with a better structured ones to make sure that you're more on the safe end, especially given this market. I think this should be in your case in particular, but even for most clients we advise now, we want to make sure that we want to adjust our portfolio a little bit towards the fixed income side.
Okay.
And so what I'm suggesting is 50% has fixed income, spread between investment grade and high yield, and the rest 50% in equities. Mostly among that 50% of that will be in U.S. large cap, the blue chip companies that you know, and keep and a small 50% in the smaller cap or mid cap companies funds. So in this way, we will be able to keep your value more guaranteed. You will not. We want to warn you that you will not reach. Enjoy that. Maybe 20%. 50% growth that you might not have with the hedge fund, but you'll be, rest assured that you'll be in good hands to managing your current wealth. Any questions up to this point?
Yeah, you said that you want to put 50% of my asset in equity, and a lot of it in blue chip. And I think that the blue chip companies are very richly valued right now. Why should I put that much money in the blue chip companies?
They're very, what did I?
Richly valued. So
Richly valued.
They're highly valued, and I think the valuation is a little bit unjustifiable.
Right.
So, and the fact that you only have 50% in it, I'm just not sure how much can grow from there. And also my other. Your competitor has also kind of gave me the same plan.
Yeah.
And what is it for me to work with you guys versus those guys?
Right. So very good question, and thank you for bringing up that. This is actually one of our strongest point is most of our competitors, to our knowledge, they will invest amongst those large cap. They will invest selectively in those that they have corporate relationship with. For example, Goldman Sachs, their private management team will try to cater their product towards the companies that they cover from an investment banking perspective. and therefore you will not be separated from the risk that you basically be tied up from the performance of their investment bank. Now we do our selection purely based on our research on our private banking side. It's a totally separate department, and we will pick with you actually on the, we'll give you recommendations on the ones that are the large cap companies that are not as highly valued. And I have to disagree with you on valuation point. At this point, the U.S. market has dropped, especially financial institutions has been dropped to almost as low as it has been in 2008. And it's actually, it's a great buying time for now. You're seeing a lot of hype and M&A activities in the market from PE funds, which is another way of justifying that the valuation is actually quite low right now. So we'll make sure, actually, in the process, we'll definitely, fetch on your feedback and make sure that we'll pick the right companies for your portfolio.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.